welcome back to the Car Sucker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car closer. That's what I do. I close car deals. I love it. And I love to train other people to close car deals. Now, we got to have a sales process to lead into the closing process. And I'm not talking about ridiculous closes, gimmick closes. I'm talking about real closes. Closes from the sale to that transitions to a closing process. That's what we got to have. It works. Okay? You know what a gimmick close is? A gimmick close is someone uses and perfects, and it's just a gimmick. A justification close. Let's say you're talking to a customer, say, hey, you're paying $300 a month on your trade-in, and the payment's now going to be $600 a month. Let me tell you why you got to pay the $300 in between. Because you're actually paying that $300 in between because you're paying for gas, paying for maintenance, and whatever. That's a gimmick close. See, why don't you tell me, if I was a customer, why don't you tell me, reverse the table here. You tell me why I got to pay that $300. Why do I have to trade in my vehicle that's running okay, that probably needs a few $100s worth of work on it that I could get done? Why do I need to pay that $300? Oh, because you're telling me because of gas prices? Because I'm going to save more gas buying a new car? You're telling me because my insurance is going down? Well, come on. Tell me why is that? You're telling me that maintenance is going down because I'm always going to be under warranty? Those are all good points, but not good enough. See, if the vehicle is sold and asked for the sale, the closing process of the figures it's easy. It really is. As long as you go through the rules of engagement as a closer. The rules of engagement as a closer, hey, let me tell you, if you got to paint the picture how you're going to help them. I want to be told how you're going to help me by me spending $300 more a month. How is that going to work out? Now, we know what the sales process is. Every store you go to has a different sales process. It would be really nice if you could refine your sales process into something smaller than what you have now. Because you could take each bullet point, each bullet point of the sales process, and you can dissect that into multiple sales processes. And that's what we've seen have done. And I really think it's a lot of these sales trainers out there. You know, I'll YouTube sales trainers, not to compare because I don't want to compare myself to anybody, but I YouTube them mainly to laugh at them. Oh, you got these old guys up there, and you know, hey, we all getting old, but I mean, I talk about these guys that say, back when I used to sell cars, there was one guy, when I sold cars in California, he's a pretty popular trainer, but when I sold cars in California, he sold cars with my manager, with my boss. He did. And 3-Car Joe, did I say that? Well, I wasn't supposed to say 3-Car Joe. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. Joey. Joey. You know who you are. Okay, used to sell 3 cars. Bring his little lunch bag in. His wife would drop him off and pick him up. Then his wife said, hey, I've got an idea. We can really get organized, and we can tell other salespeople how to get organized. But see, 3-car guy could never sell but 3 cars. And his grosses were down. He never had high gross because he never asked for the sale because he really doesn't understand the closing process. Now, the difference between myself and other closers and other trainers out there is that this is what I've been doing. I'm in the trenches. I roll my sleeves up and I go to town on a showroom floor. I travel the nation closing car deals. I'm a closer. That's what I do. I have a closing process. Don't do a gimmick close on me if I'm a consumer, because gimmick closes, justification close, you see these guys with these boards, these whiteboards, these dry erase whiteboards, and they go, this is how you're going to talk to your customer. Da, 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 da. And this is why you're going to pay the extra $300. That's all wrong. No, tell me why I got to spend $300. Tell me how you're helping me. That's not helping me because you're not convincing me, because you got no process. You're not going to sit down and say, oh, I turn the paper over all the time. I turn the paper over all the time. No, I want to see the numbers in bold, black and white. I want to see them. If you have a Sharpie, that's even better. I like Sharpies. But I want to see it. If you're presenting numbers right off the bat, that show, shout, and shove it in the customer's face, shove it in my face, and I'll look for the door. I don't need that. You know, closing ratios are, your closing percentages go down with a gimmick close. I don't want to do gimmick closes. I don't train on gimmick closes. I train on closing process and asking for the sale. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. Okay. Hey, if you get a minute, I'm Jimmy Prater. If you get a minute, if you can click on that subscribe, it just takes you a quick sec. Boom, subscribe. Hit that little bell. I'll notify you every time I upload another video. And you know what? I want you to do yourself a huge favor. I want you to go out, close your next deal, and have a lot of fun with it. Because remember, if the customer isn't laughing and smiling, customer isn't buying. And they didn't buy because they weren't laughing and smiling. Jimmy Prater, the car sharker. Go something!